I'm Jeff Hines, assistant golf professional here at the Ridgewood Country Club with your Ridgewood Golf Tip of the Week. Now this week we're going to talk about practice.
I mean, listen, we talking about practice. Not a game. We talking about practice.
Yes, Alan, practice.
We sitting here, I supposed to be the franchise player, and we're in here talking about practice.
Alan, I know you're a franchise player, and I know we aren't talking about a game. We're talking about practice.
But we talking about practice, man. We're not even talking about the game, the actual game, when it matters. We talking about practice.
Yes, practice. Now practice is just as important as it is whenever you go to the golf course. There are a few things that you can do to help improve your practice and in turn help you to shoot better scores. So one easy way to improve your practice to help shoot lower scores is to devote at least a third, preferably half of your time on the short game area. That's chipping, putting, and pitching. Now if you have an hour to practice, I recommend doing that first. Go up there, chip and putt, get that out of the way, devote 15, 20, 30 minutes of your time doing that. You know, what happens is we come down here first, we start hitting it really well. You don't want to leave. You want to keep hitting ball after ball. And then in turn, whenever we start hitting it bad, you just want to stay here the whole time. And then what that does, that just ingrains that bad swing. So whenever we do get down to the tee and we are ready to hit some shots, I want you to first make sure that we're always using an alignment stick. There are alignment sticks on every single station. This is really important to put down parallel to our target so we know that our alignment is correct each and every time. What else I want you to do is break your practice up into little segments. The first being mechanics practice, where we're working on certain positions, and then more game type scenarios that you would face on the golf course, where you're going into your full pre-shot routine, you're picking your target, you're seeing your shot shape, and then you're executing it that way. And then you can even play little games on the driving range where, say, go play the West 9, hit a drive like you would on one, then hit your second shot, and so on. So whenever we're working on mechanics, what I want you to do is limit the full swings and break it up into preferably 3 or 4 different parts. One being just physically getting yourself in the correct position. So say I was working on my lower body transfer of weight, just really trying to feel that first. And then I want you to take a real abbreviated small swing, really feeling and consciously thinking about what you're working on. So do that a few times before we go into the full shot. So let's see how I do. Again, minimize your full shots, break your mechanical practice into different segments, and then practice your short game for at least a third to half the time first before you come down the range to practice. So if you have any questions on this tip or any others, please see us in the golf shop.
Man, I hear you. It's funny to me too. I mean, it's strange to me too.